guys, doing a review on the Hotas 4 today. Or T-Flight Hotas 4 I believe it's called. I mean, I wouldn't take this review with... I'll take it with a pinch of salt. Because I don't really play flying games that often, but I still enjoy them. And I kind of wanted a flight stick for them, so I got the T-Flight Hotas 4. It's hard to say. Good shot. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, but I basically got this stick because I'll like to play flight games every now and again, like once every week or so. I'll hop on, and I just thought, why not get a flight stick? So yeah. But yeah, take it with a pinch of salt, this review. I haven't tried any other flight sticks. I'm just giving what I have, you know, what I have experienced. Well, perhaps this is unfair, 1v4. Yeah, but this is my experience so far. And that's it. So, I'd say I'll start with the throttle. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so the throttle's got 8 buttons on it. 8 mappable buttons. And the throttle. Well, the thing is, with the throttle, it has this kind of weird bump in the middle, which I do like. I like it, but some people might not like it. And it also has no resistance as well, except for the bump in the middle. So yeah, I mean, I don't mind it, but if there's any hardcore sim flyers out there, you know, they probably won't consider it. But for, you know, the average person, it's perfectly fine. I like it. So yeah, and onto the flight stick. I'll just count how many buttons that is quickly. I believe it has 9 buttons. You can also twist the flight stick as a kind of a rudder effect. Yeah. So you can twist the flight stick. It has a trigger on it. It has a missile button. If you know what they look like. But yeah, it's a really good flight stick actually for the price that is. I'm pretty sure it's. So I got it for £50 on sale at Curry's. But I believe it's now not on sale. £70 or 80 USD. But you know, it's a good flight stick, but it's not the best out there, certainly. No, but it's definitely the best for PlayStation, because this is the only one for PlayStation, I believe, that I've heard of. Yeah, so it's the only one for PlayStation, which is a bit annoying, I gotta agree. But you know, it doesn't really matter. I really like this flight stick anyway. Yeah. And it doesn't take up much space. You can clamp it together which is what I do, and put it on your lap. Or you can have it a part of an actual sim setup. So you know, it is quite handy. It packs very easily. It's a plug and play device. And it has an adjustable resistance toggle on the bottom, that you can twist to your preference. I've just been playing Star Wars Squadrons with this the last couple of days. I have been playing some Ace Combat 7 VR, and just Ace Combat in general. It's been pretty good with that. I'm pretty responsive. Yeah, it's been really good so far. I'm not showing it any justice by, you know, dying continuously, but you know, Oh well. It, it also had 3 buttons on the base, a PlayStation button, a options and a share button, which are quite handy in the place that they are, to be honest. I feel like if they were either on the flight stick or on the throttle, it would be too crowded, so I see how why they did that and put it there. It's very light design. It's not extremely light, but it's quite light. It's actually extremely light compared to the other flight sticks out there. And it's good that it's kind of heavy. Well, I guess it's not heavy, but for something this size, it's quite heavy. You know, I can pick it up with like one hand easily. But I can see I think they put some weights in there to make it stay to the ground. And I'm pretty sure you can also screw it into your desk. Pretty sure after a couple of complaints that you couldn't screw it in, there was no screw holes in the bottom, they decided to add screw holes in the bottom so you can screw it into your desk, so that's something that you can do. Comes with an Allen wrench in the bottom to tighten the throttle and flight stick together, which is really handy actually. The place they put it in is really handy. It's quite hard to get out though, but I can understand why they made it difficult to get out, so it didn't fall out when you're playing and you didn't lose it, because it is an incredibly small flight stick. Not flight stick, Allen key. Altogether, would I recommend this for you? The answer to that is depends the type of person you are. Are you a hardcore sim flyer, Microsoft Flight Simulator, you know, or are you the type of person that just like me, who likes to fly every now and again, but wants to have a realistic, kind of close to realistic experience? Well, if you're like me, then yes, absolutely. But if you're a hardcore sim flyer, I wouldn't recommend it unless you're on a budget of under £100. And if you're considering getting a yoke, I wouldn't recommend it as a first flight controller alternative. I would get a flight stick first, kind of get used to that, and then get a yoke. But you know, it's your preference, you do what you like, but that's only just my recommendation. Yeah, so I'll shut up for a bit, give you some gameplay, and yeah, yeah. It's really handy for boost drifting, especially in Star Wars Squadrons, but that's the only one you can do it in, I think. At first I thought the placement of the triangle weapon was kind of weird, but I understand why they put it there. Because else button placement, if they put it somewhere else, it would just be too crowded. Because there's about 4 buttons on the back, 3 buttons on the side, and this is the only one that's kind of facing towards you. Right, where's this guy? Ah, he crashed. Right, I'll hop on to Ace Combat 7 VR and give you, you know, kind of some gameplay of that. Right, we're in Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown. Just in free flight mode. Just messing around really. Let's just kind of show you how it handles. Fly stick. Yeah. I'll go in this camera. Ooh. I was lucky. And you can turn it twist it left or right to use your rudders. Yeah. Flares. Guns are easily accessible. Really comfortable to reach. I don't even think you're reaching for it really. But in flight games like Ace Combat 7, this flight stick is perfect for. I mean, obviously something like a Thrustmaster Warthog hotas would be better, but you don't really need it for Ace Combat. Same with Star Wars Squadrons, really. Ooh. But yeah, missiles, weapon ammunition. Try to get close to the floor, or to the sea, I guess. Yeah. Let's try not to hit the trees. Oh. Ah! Just trying to get as close to the ground as possible, and I mean I am doing that, but just get as close to it without touching. It doesn't really make sense how plane doesn't sink, but you know. Whew, that was closest I could get. And so yeah, I mean it's not much different to Star Wars Squadrons really, all pretty much. It doesn't handle the same, but you know, once you map the buttons to your liking, they kind of do the same thing. But yeah, this is just it in Ace Combat 7. Hope you enjoyed the review, guys. Let me know if it helped you.